Hello, this is novaTopFlex. In this video, I am trying to attempt to do, and even I will not know how to do this at first. This is actually not just going to be a puzzle for any of you trying this out, but even for me, myself specifically, feel free to pause the video if you know how to do a percentile calculator for a standard distribution or Gaussian distribution with the error function, and specifically which operations to use on the error function and what to divide by, what to add by, everything. And if you wait until the end, you will see my solution to the percentile calculator based on standard deviations from the mean. So it's supposed to follow the 68, 95, 99.7 and other statistical rules, meaning 68% of the 68% roughly and the 95, 99.7, really it's based on the error functions of the numbers divided by radical 2, or the numbers times radical 2 but divided by 2 in either case. Now, when it comes to the error function of 2, what that means is that it's the error function, well, standard deviation of 2 is really the error function of radical 2. However, additionally, there's also radical 2 over 2, 3 radical 2 over 2, etc., etc. However, if we actually do the error function of 1, that error function of 1, it actually will imply something else entirely, because it's supposed to, yes, it means radical 2 standard deviations away from the mean in that definition. So the rest of this video, I am going to be trying my best to change the code if arguments fail to pass or whatnot, and the end result is supposed to be 50.050 for 0 standard deviations. For 1, it's supposed to be around 84. For 2, it's supposed to be around 97.5. For 3, it's supposed to be, I think, a little over 99.85. And on the contrary, it's supposed to be down to 16 for negative 1, for 2.5, 2.5 for negative 2, and then for 0.01, so 99.85, so it's going to be 0.15 for negative 3. I almost made the mistake of saying 99.97. It's 99.7%. So 68, 95, 99.7% rule. And then, even with a million, it's still unlikely to get beyond a little under 5 standard deviations away from that. Again, assuming a standard Gaussian distribution. But the ultimate goal of this project is to do a percentile calculator. So really, to convert to percentiles, you would need to multiply all this by 100 eventually. Okay, so I have officially multiplied this by 100. However, it looks like it might not be correct yet. So there are probably a few other things I'll need to change for the code for this to be made factual, accurate, correct in whatever form, way, shape, form, etc., etc. But yes. Now we can keep on going. This Python project is called Percentiles for a reason, because it's supposed to show percentiles of a standard or Gaussian distribution, which is based on a mean and standard deviations, and follows all the standard deviation rules as well. We have officially arrived at a solution for this problem. Now we're going to check. If you have this solution and you're watching this with me, please check and verify if the responses for the percentile calculator match up with what I'm getting, because this is actually the correct way to go based on following the 68, 95, 99.7% rule. Now, if you like this type of content, then please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Signing off.